Hey everybody, Dr. Nick here on Feel Good Friday. Today we're talking about the ab wheel. The ab wheel isn't just another gimmick that you see on TV infomercials. It can be a great exercise, but again, you have to do it right. It's not what you do, it's how you do it and why you do it. In order to perform the ab wheel rollout correctly, you need core strength. And when I say core, I mean shoulder stability and lumbar spine and pelvic stability. Because if you do this exercise incorrectly, you're definitely setting yourself up for injury. Let's take a look at it. So the ab wheel is essentially a plank where you're moving your arms. It's kind of a dynamic plank. So you have to keep the base plank form intact while you're moving. Check out the link down below for a previous video about the plank. So the ab wheel rollout is going to start with a locked-in core. So I'm going to start with my lower back. I'm going to not let it sag and not let it arch. I'm going to find that neutral position and lock that in. Then I'm going to focus on my shoulders. I don't want my shoulders to drop down like this. I want to keep them protracted. Okay, so that means I'm going to press forwad and kind of round the upper back a little bit. That's going to help engage those scapular stabilizers like the serratus anterior. Once this position is locked in, you're going to slowly roll out. How far you roll is going to be dependent on your ability to maintain this position. The further you roll out, the harder it's going to be because you're increasing the lever arm that your core has to stabilize. So if you can only roll out this far and come back before you start breaking your form, that's fine. Those are good quality reps. No one says you have to roll all the way out when doing this exercise. And that's a big problem that I see with it. Their backs and their shoulders take the brunt of the force. So again, we're going to lock in this position. Keep your neck straight and your chin tucked. We're going to lock in this position. Slowly roll out. And come back. When you come back, don't come back too far because now I'm resting. This is easy. Come back so there's still tension during the movement. Right about here. I'm still working here to keep this. So again, the ab wheel rollout is basically a dynamic plank. You should start with a plank. Once you master the technique for a regular plank, then I would suggest trying to do a plank with your elbows on a ball. This is going to start introducing that dynamic aspect of the plank. Once you can do a plank on the ball, try to do a plank on the ball, rolling out a little bit. After you master that, then consider giving the ab wheel rollout a shot. So some ways you can progress or regress this exercise. To make it harder, you can roll out further. You can also hold that position where you're rolled out for time. The longer you hold it, the harder it's going to be. You can also start the movement on your feet instead of your knees. But again, this is very, very challenging, and unless you have some crazy gymnast core strength, I don't recommend doing that unless you start on your knees first and work your way up to it. To make it easier, simply don't roll out as far. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.